Hey, what's up? This is Eliza with RMK Reactions. I've got a special treat here for myself. I'm going to be listening to some Adam Ant. He is very, very much an artist of the 80s, is what I've gleaned. I've seen one of his other videos, heard one of his other songs, and it was astonishing. So, this is Goody Two Shoes. Wow. I just want to say, all the Adam Ant videos I've seen so far are just what incredible, astonishing, immaculate cinematography we have here. Wow. I have a friend who's like a TikTok star. I'm not gonna say who, but he reminds me of him. It's kind of uncanny, actually. With the heartbreak open. These guys, awesome. I really wonder who like their makeup artists are, because this is just like really fantastically done, like makeup. Like I look at Adam, I look at Mr. Ant, I look at his accomplices, and I think, wow, inspo.
So much you can't hide. Put on a little makeup, make sure they get you good side, good side. If the word's unspoken, get stuck in your throat. Send a treasure token, write it on a pound note.
Is he British? This is piece of evidence 237. The British people are faking their accents. I'm sorry. Don't be mad, I'm just speaking facts.
Goody two, goody two, goody goody two shoes. Goody two, goody two, goody two shoes. You don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Subtle innuendos follow. There must be something inside.
So, like, would it be rude of me to send this to my TikTok star friend who this reminds me of, or would it be a compliment? What do you think? Like, genuinely, this is advice here.
Don't follow fashion, that'd be a joke. You know we're gonna set them, so everyone can take note. When they saw you kneeling,
I love the glasses lady. We need hot video vixens with librarian glasses. Can we have that? 2026. I don't know. Sabrina Carpenter, I'm looking at you. I need you in your next video to be a hot librarian. I think that it would change the world for the better.
And in the eyeballs, pretending that you're Al Green.
I think that actually what makes these so interesting is like the camera work. Like the camera's always moving, and like I don't know if it makes it seem more professional. Maybe it almost does the opposite, but it just is fun. Like and you'll have like the cuts and the like, you know, the whips and stuff. That's just, it really feels like you're a part of something. Like you're along for the story here. Let me talk about the song itself. It's so different from, if I'm remembering correctly, I mean, the other song of his that I'd heard, which was Strip, that also had like a sound that was pretty different, I think, from anything I'd quite heard before. This sounds like Elvis. Like it's got, like it's weird. It sounds dated for the 80s, but like in an intentional way. Like, you know, a few years ago we had the 80s revival trend. It's like he was doing some kind of like old rock revival. Maybe that was a trend. Maybe that's just Adam, who knows?
Goody two, goody two, goody goody two shoes. Goody two, goody two, goody goody two shoes. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do?
The harmonies on the chorus are actually, they're really fun. They remind me of like Beatles. I'm trying to glean a message from the words. Also, did he tie his shirt? That's so cute. Is it like the concept of the song? Is it sort of like about being shamed for not being cool enough by not drinking or smoking? Or is he like roasting us as the audience for not drinking, not smoking? I'm not quite sure.
Subtle innuendos follow. Must be something.
Subtle innuendos follow. Okay. He's saying there's a third thing you
No
can
one's
do.
gonna tell me what's wrong and what's right. Or tell me who to eat with, sleep with, or dial up on the big fat big.
Okay. I don't know anything about Adam Ant's historical context, place in society. I think if this video were all I had and like a little bit of other information, it would be that he was maybe one of the first flamboyantly gay like artists of that time. Just from the lyrics of what he just said. I don't want to stereotype based on presentation, not just because, like, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, if they wear makeup, that means they're gay. Like, not just on, like, principle, because, like, I really don't think that presentation and, like, personal preferences correlate as much as people like to pretend otherwise, but also because it was the 80s and because everybody wore makeup and crop tops. But just based on that, along with this specific set of lyrics and just his whole like wink wink nudge nudge thing, it seems like that is the message that he's attempting to convey here.
But the cattle, they'll tell you you're a superstar. 2 weeks and you're an all-time legend. I think the games have gone much too far. If the word's unspoken, it gets stuck in your throat. Send the treasure token, write it on a pound note. Don't.
And then there seemed to be like a little maybe diss on the one-hit wonder trend, but I could have misread that.
Drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Subtle innuendos follow. Must be something inside. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Subtle innuendos follow. Must be something inside. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Subtle innuendos follow. Must be something inside. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Subtle innuendos follow. Must be something inside.
Oh, Mr. Ant. I guess like to be clear, I think he was probably a flamboyantly bisexual guy, which is like awesome. I mean, I think that he would have been slightly after David Bowie chronologically, but I don't think there would have been that many other artists at that time that were like very open, because it was still very taboo in a way that it's like, as a Gen Z person, it's almost hard for me to even conceptualize. But his approach is so different. And so, I mean, Bowie was cheeky. He had like a very much silly kind of thing, but then there was also this underlying self-seriousness of it in all of his projects. Like I say that as like, I would say I'm very much a fan, but like, you know, he is a little bit more Like, I'm an artist. Versus Mr. Ant, our good friend Mr. Ant. He doesn't seem to like take himself or his persona too seriously at all. He's just like very cheeky, having fun with it. It's funny, like Sabrina Carpenter entered into my mind because they are very different artists, but just in some of the ways in which he like plays upon like sexuality, but in this very cheeky double entendre, like just really wink wink nudge nudge in a super comedic way. It kind of does make me wonder, like, if Sabrina Carpenter is like familiar with him, because I could see him as having been an influence on her in a way. That's just my complete conjecture. Like, I could be so off on that, but in some ways I see parallels between the two. And I say that like also as somebody who enjoys a lot of Sabrina Carpenter's music. I think in terms of sound, I think I actually liked the sound of this one more than his other song that I'd heard. Again, like the harmonies and the chorus are very fun. It has like a little bit of like a Beatlesy vibe. Yeah, that was it's very much, he had to be in the 80s, you know. I can't really picture this artist in another time period except for, as I said, maybe now. Maybe, or like slightly earlier 2020s. But I could imagine him, you know, early pandemic era, like coming out with this video and it being like massively viral. That sounds crazy to say, but I do think it's true. If you have any further thoughts or opinions on this, little bits of info you want to share with me, stuff I got totally wrong or totally dead on, feel free to drop it in the comments below. And till next time, see ya.